Welcome back to the Hill Project. This week we are doing our predictions for NXT
War Games!
There you are. And so we will sort of just crack on with this. We haven't really thought of a punishment for this one because me and Pete, to be fair, haven't even done our punishments for our last two. So probably we should get those ones out of the way. And if we can come up with something between now and our
I've got something.
Stream, go on, Em.
Spoonful of horseradish.
Oh, I'll do that. Sweet. Cool. There it is. Sorted live. I don't think I own horseradishes. He's making me spend money. I don't appreciate that. Shall we just crack on with it then, lads, really? We will start with the Dexter Loomis versus Cameron Grimes match. Strap match. Yep. Which way are we going with this one, lads? I was saying to Pete and Link, this is one that I'm not fussed which way it goes. I think it'll be a good match. And I think we're all in agreement that they've built these characters well. They are decent now. I'm happy to go on.
Sorry, go on.
I said I'm happy to do my one straight off the bat. To be fair,
yeah, go for it.
I was going to go Cameron Grimes. This was the one that I was go either way, really, couldn't it? Really.
Cool. Well, let's mix up a bit because I'm going to go Dexter Loomis. I just think he needs that push, and he's done well. I want to see a bit more of him. He was on a bit of a run. See it now.
Nice.
I think Loomis would make more sense, but I'm also going to go Cameron Grimes because I think I don't know that he's definitely primed for bigger things than the current story he's in. Mm-hmm. He started to do the whole "I'm not scared, but I am scared" thing, and it's been great. It really has been good building. But obviously, Cameron Grimes' whole thing is straight to the moon, and he ain't going to no moon with a strap around his wrist. So Cameron Grimes will win.
Yeah. Good logic. This is for me. That match is one of the underrated one on the card. This is going to be the one that's people are going to not really the people that don't follow NXT. I say like me, but I do actually know these people. But they'll be like, oh, what a match that was. Yeah. Timothy Thatcher, Tommaso Ciampa, lads.
This will be the match of the night.
I think it could be the match of the night, yeah.
With the exception of War Games, obviously, because they always deliver. But this will be the one-on-one, hard-hitting, wow.
We've had some cracking singles matches in the War Games pay-per-views, to be fair, that have always obviously been overshadowed. You think of last year with was it last year with Kevin Owens was in the men's one?
Mm-hmm.
That was a fantastic War Games match, that one. But there was some good matches on that card, and I think this will be one of those ones that might get missed because it's not a War Games match in the future.
Yeah, I genuinely couldn't tell you which way it's going to go. I'm going to take a wild stab at it and just say I'm going to go with Ciampa. I think Thatcher's put him out this week on NXT, and it's just I don't see Ciampa going that far down the card and losing so much.
Yeah,
at the moment he is on the downward spiral in NXT, so maybe, but it could literally go either way. But I think I'm going to go with Ciampa as my pick.
Fair.
I'm going to go Ciampa because I can see him having another title reign, a little run soon, and I think this will start to build him up for that. And he'll go on a bit of a win, and then, he'll go for the title very soon. So just for that reason, I'm going to go for Ciampa.
Well, in which case, I was going to go Ciampa, but Timothy Thatcher has appeared on a few pay-per-views in recent maybe 2, 3, and I'm not entirely sure he's picked up a single win. I don't remember Timothy Thatcher winning on a pay-per-view. So do you know what?
I don't know.
I don't remember one, but for that reason, if it's true, that it's true in my mind. That's what matters right here. So I'm going to go Timothy Thatcher for the win. So Leon Ruff, Johnny Gargano, Damian Priest, Triple Threat North American Championship. For me, is this one too early for it to be taken off of Ruff already?
No. I don't get the whole thing with Ruff personally. I don't understand what they're trying to do. The guy is the matchstick. It just doesn't. Like I know. Obviously, wrestling's involved. It's no longer the big man's thing. It's all about the athleticism, which as more purists call flippy. I can't get behind it. I think he's too small. He looks like I'd break him, and I don't like that in a wrestler. I know that sounds a little bit harsh, and I'm sure he's absolutely fantastic, but I just personally don't like it. I don't like what they're doing.
So, where's he come from, by the way? Because obviously I've not followed NXT since the last pay-per-view, and he wasn't even about before that, was he?
No, he's pretty much nowhere.
So he's not somebody that was under another name, under another gimmick in another company?
I don't think so.
Very bizarre that they've pushed him. That dude literally has a rocket strapped to him at the minute then.
Yeah.
So
it's one of them fluke wins, like when I don't know, like Santino came in and won the Intercontinental belt.
Yeah.
It's not a legitimate run, if that makes sense.
Right, yeah, gotcha.
It's being booked very plainly as he's obviously fluked his way to the championship, and
gotcha.
But now he's doing the whole courageous champion because now I'm the champion, I'm going to fight and defend it. Which, I mean, it's a cool story. I don't know. I shouldn't be judging the guy on his looks, but I am.
But they seem to be doing this fighting champion for every single face champion recently, don't they?
Yeah, it just seems to be quite a common thing.
For me on this one, it's going to be between two people. I don't think it'll go straight back onto Gargano. So it's going to be between Ruff and Priest. I'll stick my neck on the line and I'm going to go Leon Ruff.
Cool. I'm going to go Priest. And I'm going to say that he's going to pin Gargano. Rush ain't going to take the pin for this one. And then they'll carry it on that way, possibly, that he didn't get beat. And yeah, I see Priest taking this one.
Who did you go for, Dan?
Leon Ruff, mate. Stick my neck on.
Well, I'll tell you what, then I'll split the difference. I'll go Gargano. I know he's got his two ghost face people at ringside that might get involved. Triple threat means no DQ, so why not?
We're going to have a winner between one of us at some point on our stream on Sunday, which you can catch live on Twitch, on twitch.tv/The Hill Project. Plug.
And this time I won't be asleep because I won't be doing a 24-hour one.
Let's hope not, eh?
Yeah.
No, I won't.
Won't be asleep. No, you won't be doing a stream. You won't be doing a stream. I meant, let's hope you're not asleep. Is what I was meaning. So our first, what sort of match, Link, is next?
Oh, my throat hurts, man.
War Games. Team Shotzi versus Team Candice, as it's being called, with Shotzi Blackheart captain and Candice LeRae on the other side. So we've got Shotzi, Ember Moon, Rhea Ripley, and Io Shirai. And then Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, is it Raquel Gonzalez? It's Raquel, we say it, isn't it? And Toni Storm.
This one I've been thinking about quite a lot tonight.
It's a hard one.
There's always a really, quite a shocking moment in War Games. Every War Games has been a shocking moment. And I think this will be in this match. And this is where I think Team Shotzi is going to turn on Team Shotzi. Turn heel.
Bound to looking at the thing.
Yeah, I think Team Shotzi are going to lose this one. Shotzi's going to cost them the match, I think.
See, I agreed with you. I think we could end up seeing Shotzi turn in.
No, they did that last year. They can't do the heel turn 2 years in a row.
They definitely could, mate. They definitely could. They definitely could. But I can actually see it being the opposite because you're looking at the other three that are in that team: Ember Moon, Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai. I think maybe that it could be that they be snaked out. They get snaked by Shotzi, and then because of who they are, they actually end up still winning it and it being like a little underdog victory. You know, like one of the comeback victories that WWE love to do. So you go backstage and then you come back and your team win the thing. I think I go team Shotzi as well. No, you went the other one, didn't you?
Yeah.
The thing you've got to remember here is Team Shotzi have the advantage in this match, which is bizarre because War Games matches on a whole normally only work if the heels have the man advantage. But in this match, for some reason, the faces do, which is very strange. But I guess that's what happened.
The man advantage?
Yeah.
They're both 4v4. It's 4v4.
Have you ever watched a War Games match now?
I'm confused.
They don't all start together.
Oh, right. Yes, sorry. Yes, sorry.
We literally just had 2 ladder matches for the last 2 weeks to decide who gets the man advantage in the
You
match.
remember the other matches, Dan?
Sorry.
Stop watching wrestling.
No, I know exactly how it works. Yes, sorry. Yes.
But yeah, it's very strange that the faces have the advantage in the match. It just doesn't. I don't understand how that's going to work. I can only assume that Raquel Gonzalez is going to start out for the heel team, and I dare say that Rhea Ripley won't be in the face team until near the end, because it'll start out with two of the smaller women, so that Raquel can beat the crap out of them essentially, and
you're not
find that advantage that they've got.
You're not going to see Dakota or Candice LeRae starting, I don't think, are you?
No. It's very, very strange though. Very strange. As for who's going to win,
tell me what you see, man. Do you see pride? Do you see power?
I see a badass.
Link is going to pick the answer.
I honestly, it's a difficult one. It really is.
Fitty.
I'm going to go with the face team.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with the face team of Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea Ripley's going to score the pin, in all honesty.
Bang to. It'll be that or Ember.
Well, saying,
Go on, you got time to change it before I move on. If I haven't moved on, you can change your answer.
No, I'm going to stick with it, but what I will say is that it could go the other way, because obviously Rhea Ripley's just challenged for the title for her final time, essentially, and failed. So now they need to move her into some sort of other story and vice versa. So maybe a heel turn there.
Yeah, potentially. I'm still surprised we haven't that Rhea's not moved to Raw or SmackDown yet, because we've all thought that's going to be happening for a while, and
Johnson versus Rhea would be really cool.
Sorry, mate.
Johnson Rhea lose a feud could be quite cool.
The final match. Just checking I hadn't missed one. Undisputed Era versus, let's call it Team Mcafee. Was that what we're going for?
They didn't have a team name. It was the Era or something, or the game.
But yeah, Undisputed Era against the other guys.
Yeah.
How are we seeing this one going, lads?
I can't see all this build up for McAfee coming back, Pete Dunne coming in, and then them taking the loss straight away.
I will say straight away, I don't think Undisputed Era have ever lost the War Games.
I can see big changes coming with Undisputed Era. There's a lot of things going on there at the minute. I can see them picking up the loss, and this is a bit further demise of Undisputed Era.
See,
that's the way I'm going to have it.
For me, so who are you going for there, Pete? Sorry?
I'm going to go for McAfee.
Okay. So for me, the Finn effect could come in here. So Finn, there's something going on with Finn in Undisputed Era. We're going to see either... I don't know what we're going to do, what's going to happen. Whether Finn's going to disrupt it, he's going to join them. Whether Adam Cole leaves and he replaces them, that's been talked about as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's not going to happen on the pay-per-view, though. Adam Cole.
On the pay-per-view, no.
I think what they've done really well, they've made it so it's not predictable at the minute. This goes so many ways, which I like.
So I think Finn's going to get involved in this match. I'd be surprised if we didn't see him at all.
Nah, do you know what? I would agree with you, but none of the other four are. I mean, no one is at the moment. It's really weird. I was going to say none of the other four are in line for any sort of title match opportunity. But then again, at the moment, like I said, there is no number one contenders to the NXT title. None. At all. Full stop. Which is
this
weird.
Is why I was looking at Ciampa coming in, that we mentioned before. But
Do you know what? No, I'm gonna leave it with Link to make his decision again. I am gonna say that the Finn effect could get involved here, and will go in favour of the Undisputed Era. So I'm going to UE. Hi, Link.
Difficult one, mate. It really is. I don't think. Do you know what? This is to NXT's credit. Every match that they put on recently has been. This could literally go either way. None of them have been. Oh well, it's going to be them. It's going to be them again. It's going to be this again. Yeah, it's. They've all been pretty.
Yeah.
Not really hard to know.
We've got to actually think about it.
It means we've got two ridiculously difficult. We've had two ridiculously difficult predictions in a row, haven't we?
Yeah.
With Survivor Series and then this.
Yeah, Survivor Series was pretty bad as well.
Yep.
Although I won, so it's pretty great too.
Right, me and Pete didn't do the punishments anyway.
Yeah.
To be fair, you're still owed one when we can finally meet up as well. So.
Yeah, that's a bit different though, isn't it? That's not something I can do online.
True. Go on, now, give us your answer. Do it.
I am gonna. Oh no, I'm not. Oh,
come on!
Yeah, it's bugging me because this whole heel turn thing I was thinking about. I threw it into this match and it was so many different ones I was looking at.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Right, I'm gonna go Pat McAfee winning. Ooh. And it's just because he hasn't got a loss yet. I just.
You mean it? Has he gotten?
The only thing that's throwing me off having him as the win is only Lorcan and Danny Burch. I don't know if they can hang with the big boys, so to speak.
I'm looking forward to the combination of Pete and Pat in this. Actually.
They're a very strange pairing, aren't they?
I know, but that it excites me. That could actually be a hell of a tag team in the future. That would actually be a great little team, just those two. So
the bit that worries me, and it bugged me all day, but I couldn't have two face turns or heel turns. Couldn't have two turns. The bit that worries me is Pete Dunne. I just can't see him still. I struggle to see him as a heel still for me.
The thing is with Pete Dunne, he's unpredictable, and that's really good for the predictions because it makes it so difficult.
Because I even thought, could there be a face turn with Pete Dunne? And I was like, no, I'm going to go for one of them. But it crossed my mind earlier today, thinking, could he be a new part of Undisputed Era soon? And
I don't think he will be, but
he would suit them though.
I could see where your mind was going. That with that now.
So I think that's that, lads. We've had a pay-per-view that, as things stand at the minute, unless there's any changes to the card, where we haven't had all of us going one way. I think that's our first one for quite a while, if ever. Even in the last one, we had one going for Asuka every way, and we had that one wrong. So yeah, that rounds us up, guys. So guys, everybody that's watched this, if you would like to come and join us on Sunday to watch the live stream as always on Twitch at twitch.tv/The Heel Project, then you'd be more than welcome to come along. Come say hi. Come keep us company. It'll be late.
Keep us awake.
Yeah. And yeah.
Keep Link awake.
Nothing else for us to say, guys, but thank you very much.
Cheers. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
War Games!